And here we go. Game number one, levels 8 to 11.
Right, it looks like the dmhero's board is, well, very nice for the start. It looks like very double friendly at this point. And he's getting a lot of double pills as well, which actually are helping him at this point.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of double pills to give him a lot of combo chances. And you see there getting a short drop there, getting things moving. But you
On
can
the
kind
other
of
hand,
notice that the DM Hero's side of the board, it's the right side is where all the viruses are. So he might want to consider maybe clearing that left side to give himself some room for garbage. But he's doing pretty well for himself so far, already holding up to an 8 virus lead.
so far not really getting stunned at this point. As Packie, he's suffering from a lack of blue viruses at this point, and well, the doctor is exactly giving him a lot of blue pills. But he's trying to do the best that he can there with that drop to use some of that blue kind of garbage, but it was just a setup.
Yeah, and he's holding up to himself. It's about 10 virus deficit right now for Packie as we're entering the end game here for level 8. One more blue from DM here will get him out of 8, and he's going to get it at a 118, which is a very good time for level 8.
Definitely, it's a very great time for level 8, exactly what you want. And Paki is getting now locked by all of those reds. Basically, that's all he needs to open up his board and get to the finish line.
And he's going to have to. Oh, we covered up that blue virus there at the bottom, so he's going to have to work on that at some point. But
Yeah,
he is
it's
down to 3, but DM Hero already into level 9.
right.
Pretty nice, nice pair of bunches here in the middle of his board. Going to have a lot of double chances in just a little bit.
Indeed, as Paki figures out a way to clear that right side, and it's just that one red virus, and he's gonna be out at 206. He's not happy about it, but you do with what you get.
And I know, don't blame him for that. I know he wants to be a little bit faster on it and really wants to get things moving. And that board might give him what he needs. He's going to have a good chance to set some doubles if the right pieces fall.
And he's going for nice setups at this point. It's not a lot of yellow on the top line, and of course he gets two double yellows and then some more yellow to get more salt on the wound. But he's opening up now some yellow, getting more various boards.
Now looking to be about a 23 virus lead for DM Hero. Looks like he might want to go for a double. I think that's what he wants to do, but it isn't going to come in. But he'll get a double that way. Going to try to get that last red virus at the bottom there horizontally, but nothing popping in for red right now. That's going to give Packie a chance to catch up a little bit.
But as you say that,
And
Team Hero gets the rest that he needs to get out at slightly above 3 minutes.
yeah, at about a 304, so that's an average of about a minute and 32 seconds a level. So he's holding on to a pretty decent pace, looking pretty good. Gets a nice little tuck, turns that into a double. Very nicely done. And already looking very good. And Packy kind of shaking his head, and you can kind of see the psychological portion there starting to hit him a little bit.
Yeah, it's basically the fact that Dr. Murray is not giving him any blue to open up that right side, and he's actually playing with the rest of the board. But there's only so much you can do until you really need that color, and he gets some of it, uses it very wisely. But now it's basically all blue at this point.
Yeah, all blue at this point. He's got that red underneath. Can't really do anything with it though right now. Just going to have to try to knock this out as quick as possible as DM Hero now down to 24 viruses here in level 10.
I was thinking of if Paki would go for the shape, but no, he just realizes, okay, I've got to take this the old-fashioned way. He's gonna be out at 416.
So he's on the lead lap right now, but DM Hero is almost done with it. Trying to get things done as quickly as possible as we're heading into the 4.5 minute mark. Only a dozen
At this
viruses to go for DM Hero.
At this point, well, it's about a 30 virus lead, but of course, Paki is going to shorten that at this point because at the beginning of the levels, you don't have to drop your pills too much, so you can move more efficiently.
Yeah, allows for a lot quicker drop times. Allows yourself to really catch up in a moment's notice. He's starting to do that a little bit, starting to narrow that gap just little by little. Looking to get looks like DM Hero is going to get some good pieces here. Going to clear out the bottom horizontally, and then just needs two more reds, and he'll be out of level 10. Waiting
And
for
in
the
the
RNG to hit. There's the double red. Beautiful shot there, and it gets to 520, going into 11. So ahead by about 20. Packie's going to really need to either put the pedal met down here, or perhaps just concede this and go to and start thinking about game number two.
I mean, if you ask me, Packie is trying his best to just get on with this board, but then again, he's getting hit by a lack of reds at this point. And I mean, he did some very nice combos there, some drop combos into horizontals, but yeah, at this point, this blue yellow is definitely not what he needs.
Yeah, he's not getting the right RNG here. It doesn't seem to be cooperating. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see the frustration in Packie right now. He is definitely getting frustrated. Definitely going to have to start thinking about that next game and really trying to realign things for game number two.
I mean, it's part of this game. You don't see it really that often that the players on top get hit by this RNG, but when they do, oh boy, you can really see it in their faces.
Yeah, you can definitely see that. And Packie's going to at least get to level 11, but DM Hero already down to 17. Going to get down to 15 viruses now. He's in a very comfortable lead. Packie at 644. Noticing how far behind he is right now, probably just going to try to finish out as quick as he can to get as close as he can to when DM Hero gets done.
But at this point, dmhero basically all the board is open. It's just a matter of waiting for pills. So this seems to be already a win for dmhero. I doubt that there is a seed such that there is not enough yellows for him. And yeah, he's going to be out at 7:16, which is a blazing time for this block.
Absolutely, a fantastic time. A great job to get that first game. And DM Hero up 1-0 right now. Looking at that for round two, it's not a hot time, but it's still a very good time to see.
And Packie just yeah, he wants to throw this hit to to the garbage bin because yeah, it's one of those that make you wonder why we play this game.
Oh yeah, that then DM Hero just put it on another level today. You can see there in the chat he beat his round two PB by 3 seconds. So that is a personal best for DM Hero. So we'll see if we can do it again here in game number two.
Well, there you go. Going for the strats of setting up PBs. That has worked so far.
All right, and in 3, 2, 1, pills. We'll start off game number two. Both of them have a pretty decent board to start things off. You can kind of see Packie's got a nice bunch of blues there, so he'll be able to get a good amount of doubles.
On the other side, DM Hero, well, he doesn't have a lot of red on the top line, but he's managing to open up some of it. Now the problem seems to be those blues on the right side, which are all bunched up. You don't want to see that because otherwise you're going to need a lot of double blues.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, Packie's not wanting to see any yellows right now. He only has the one in column
Oh,
3 open right now, but
a
that's
bit.
going to start closing away real quick.
Yeah, while DM Hero had a bit of a misplay there on row 4, that blue-red should have been one to the left, but he's going to make something out of it at this point, try to clear it up to open up that bottom part of his ball.
Right now, DM here looking at about 13 viruses, going to get a nice double there to clear out the garbage. Looking at 13, but Packie with a bit of a lead right now. Looks pretty good for him. He's got everything bunched nice and tightly.
This point is just DM Hero trying to figure out a way to clear all of these viruses efficiently. He gets that double red, that's going to be very helpful, and he's basically just needing blue at this point.
Yeah, he just needs blues right now. Good clear there. He's going to get one more. and I see what he's going to try to do here. Try to get a nice zero drop here. And Packie is going to have a good setup here. Is going to be done just about almost at the same time. It was a 137 for DM here on a 142 for Packie, so not far behind right now.
Definitely, it's just level 8 at this point. You want to be as close as possible, and this is now a game that Paki can get behind.
And then,
So,
like
oh,
the board the Packie's got right now, it's a good amount of variety. The blues are going to run out relatively quick. So if he can focus on column like maybe columns 3 and 7, and then you see right there he's starting to open up the blues. That's going to really help him out.
yeah, well, dmhero right now trying to open up that left side. He had a double blue earlier, which could have been used to open that, but no, he decided to go for another setup where he could get rid of some viruses very quickly. And but it seems like it didn't matter too much. He's now able to open up that right side, that left side. I mean.
Yeah, everything's really looking good right now. DM Hero right now look at 13 viruses to Packie's 17. It's really tight right now between the two of them. Aaron level 9. And Packie again going for those quick drops. Having to take the long drops when he has to, but still trying to go for the slow. Oh, looks like he might have gone for that tuck and it didn't work. Might have just hit it just a tad too late. But looking very nice. It's still a relatively clean board. A good yellow horizontal here for DM, and one red puts him at 317. Gives him about an 8 virus lead right now.
Yeah, well, Paki trying to figure out how to get to those last viruses tucked in the corner. That red probably is going to have to go either the old way or he might go for a horizontal without blues. And yeah, there you go. Then that drops into a combo.
Get a great combo there. Another horizontal play, so Packy just needs to take care of that red, and he's going to be out at 346. So he's about 30 seconds behind right now.
dmhero trying to put as much land between himself and Paki. We know that Paki is one of those players that can just turn the tides in a little bit. So yeah, just dmhero trying to play consistently, nicely, and just not give an inch to Paki.
Packy having a little trouble with the yellows. He's starting to open it up a little bit now, starting to attack the yellows in the inside. Starting to narrow that gap down to about a 10 virus lead, but DM Hero again doing very nicely and keeping his board relatively clean. Looks like he's going to try to go for an L clear in column 5. He's got the opening for it. Looks like he can take care of it if the right piece hits, and there it goes. Beautifully played there. It gives him 11 to go. Now down to 10. Oh, and a good horizontal play there as well.
Getting rid of some viruses there. That it's just the one blue, so that's going to be gone, and it's just those two reds, which he might go for in a horizontal way, and also for that yellow in horizontal. Okay, so he's gonna need a red yellow to make this work, and then another red to work for the last virus. Okay, he decides to take that combo in pieces. Okay, there you go, and now he's only going to need that red, and he's out of level 10 at 520.
Very good time right now. Still about 6 or 7 viruses ahead of Packy, who's trying to finish level 10. RNG is starting to cooperate right now, but he'll get the opening that he'll need to get the horizontal clear. He's out at 539. So he's not as far behind as he thinks. So you go into level 11, only down by about 7. If he gets a good surge here, he'll be able to put this into a decider.
And I mean, he's going for it. He's going for those setups. He's realizing that he's a little bit behind, and this is the time for it all. You don't get another life after this.
Yeah, this is match point for DM Hero. If he wins this game, he moves on to the semifinals. It's do or die right now for Packy. He's got to get a good run here. Still about 6 behind. Trying to narrow that gap. DM Hero down to 22, Packy to 26. So it's about a 4 virus lead right now for DM Hero.
Yeah, Packie trying to make as much time as possible in order to get the right pieces to open up both of his sides of the bottle. He gets that double red, which is going to help a bit, but he needs a little bit more red help at this point.
He's a little more red here, and looks like DM Hero does not want to see any yellows right now because he only has 3 of those left. And oh, great last second tuck to get the T clear. Great sweet T. Down to 10. Packie down to 13 though. It's only a 3 virus lead right now. Starting to run out of yellows. DM Hero's going to be done with yellow right now. Looking to hopefully get a couple of reds. Going to clear those blues out of the way. He's going to clear the reds horizontally. He's down to 6. Packie down to 11. Starting to take a bit of a lead. Now down to 4. Down to 3. This is where it's going to hit. Oh, and he's going to get the right piece for it. And it's done at 7:33. And Packie is out.
Wow, that's another setback there. I mean, it's been the two players that trumped players that were higher seeded in round one that make it happen as well in round two. So I mean, it's not unheard of. But boy, I mean, I told you he had done it before, DM Hero, and now he manages to do it again.
That's just an incredible run there. Great job from DM Hero. He moves on to the semifinals as well. Packie finishes off with an 8-12. Good job on him. Just an unfortunate run of bad RNG, but great job from Packie. Great commiserations to you. But DM Hero moves on to the semifinals.
And with that, the 2 Titans that we had of Dr. Mario last year, our 2 finalists, are eliminated in round 2. So DM Hero will go on to face the winner of our next match, which is Savage Octagon against Frank. One note, we are definitively pushing Leviticus and Floyd's match for round 2 to tomorrow. That is going to now happen tomorrow. That's how we will kick things off.